What's up, YouTube? Welcome to more trades. This is Bitcoin on the daily. I took a fib retracement from the previous high at 25,200 to the low that we had, and just to look to how far have we retraced, to look at the possibility of a bearish scenario and when does it get erased, at least for the short term. This pump yesterday was due to the FOMC Fed Chair Jerome Powell's speech, and due to the federal funds rate being as forecasted at 0.25, 25%, 0.25 basis points. However, we have retraced about 0.786 of this from this move from up here to down. And wave 2 usually likes to reject the 0.786 or 0.618. We are wicking above the 0.887, and in my opinion, once we get to the 0.887, we have seen wave 2, like if we have a bearish count of this was a 1 to the downside, and this is just a pullback in a wave 2, and we're going down for a big 3. Essentially, you wouldn't want to break the 25.197 depending on what exchange you use, the previous high over here of August. And once you start getting above the 0.786 or 0.887, the possibilities for upside are getting more and more, possible. It's more possible that we're going to the upside. Now, looking at this, so we can anticipate what has happened and what could happen, I'll go down to the hourly time frame, and you can see that our correction in this wave, we had a correction and we came down. Now this move up can be this third wave that has started here, Jerome Powell's speech yesterday, I believe, or there and about, maybe a few hours later. We can count this and estimate where should this continue to. And if we go with a trend based fib extension and take it and assume this is a 1 2 to the downside, and we're going up in 3, the wave 3 can take us, well, took us to the 1.618 all the way up here. We hit the 1.618, and that's a wave 3 extension. Now, after we complete our wave 3, we would expect a pullback in a 4. And you take this from the bottom of wave 3 to the 4, and you would have your support zone for this microwave 4. And your support zone comes down to 23,510. That will be the bottom of your support zone, which you are in now. You are into the low was 23,660, which is acceptable for a wave 4. So you might range in here and continue higher. Now, if you're going to continue higher, where will your wave 5 most probably head to? Your wave 5, you take, you can take it as the length of wave 1 from the bottom of this wave 1. We'll say this was a 1, and this was the high of 1 to the bottom of 2. To the bottom of 4, and if the wave 4 stops over here and doesn't go any lower, we can project the wave 5 to come all the way to 25,473, the 1-to-1 extension, or even the 24,980, which brings us in the zone of previous highs. We had one high over here, 24,439, and one high over here, 25,200. 24,439 is also significant because if you take the width of this Wyckoff range, which we started off in this range. I didn't expand it because I stick to the first point and the first 2 points it touched. And we go to the breakout here. The breakout takes us exactly to 24,472, so very close to the 24,439. So if we go up, I'll be looking for a rejection over there. However, just keep in mind that the wave B, if this is just a correction, as in an A down and then a B up and a C, we could also have an expanded B pocket. That means the B exceeds the wave A and goes higher and looks very bullish, only to come down for a C. Now when it comes down for a C wave, the C doesn't have to break the bottom. It could be a running flat. That means the wave C comes in short and then we continue higher, or it can be an expanded flat where the C wave will come lower. Now these are all possibilities. Now I gave you your zones to the upside to consider, as long as we're holding that area, that zone of between, I believe, 20k and the 19,500, or the 20k low. We could say the 20k, then Bitcoin is safe to move to the upside. But once we start breaking, if we start breaking this box to the downside, or at least if we start breaking 22.6, 22.7, then it won't be looking that good for Bitcoin. But still we have support at around to the lows of 20k. That's my update for Bitcoin. I'll be updating you with another whenever I see price change or price movement with any interesting things that are happening in the charts. However, I just wanted to give you that and to let you know on the higher time frame, on the weekly time frame, we are above several EMAs. The only EMA that is above us at the moment on the weekly chart is the 50 EMA. So if we go with this indicator and this chart, we have the 50 EMA and the 200 EMA. I believe the yellow is the 50 and the 200 is the pink. I'll just go and confirm that. Sorry, that's the 55 EMA. The 50 EMA is here. At the 50 and the 200 are here at around 24,950, and they were gonna form a bearish cross, but it was erased. All right, that's all I have. Hope you liked it. Hit the likes and subscribe to the channel. More trades. I'm out.